Interesting conversation that we're about to have right now.
Yes.
We don't do too much politics on this show, but sometimes when politics leads into relationships and sexual dynamics, and intersexual dynamics, I said, that's our sweet spot around here. So here's this article that I saw in the New York Post about a liberal woman having a hard time finding a man, okay? Let's read this article real quick now. So here's this liberal woman, and it's hard to find a masculine man to date if they are not conservative, okay? Put that down for a second right there. So basically, this woman is basically saying, listen, I don't want no asses in my life. When I'm saying asses, I mean donkeys. And when I say donkeys, I mean Democrats, because we know that the donkeys are the Democrats and the elephants are the Republicans. So she don't want no ass in her life despite being a liberal. Let's play this clip from this beautiful woman real quick.
I'm interested to hear this.
Ready?
One of the saddest realizations I recently had was that as a liberal woman, it is really hard to find a man who is willing to play the more traditional masculine role in the relationship in today's day and age, who is not a conservative. A man who wants to pay on the first date, who wants to open your door, who has that want and desire to take care of you and to provide, who is not a conservative. And obviously, as a liberal woman, I do want to be respected for my independence, and I do want to have my own autonomy in the relationship and not be confined or conform to the traditional female homemaker, childbearing role. And most of the men that I've dated who do have that more natural provider masculinity about them are normally conservative. So I don't really know what to do because I don't want to compromise my morals and values just to find a man. But am I asking to have my cake and eat it too? Do you want to know one of the...
She wants to have her cake and eat it.
You know what really
too.
pissed me off about that whole damn video?
What, Vinny?
This bitch is driving and making an 18-part fucking video. She could have killed somebody. What the fuck is she doing? I don't respect that. She's driving
liberal.
unsafe and she could have killed a bunch of people.
All right, Vinny. Well, I'm not going to hook you up with her. So,
Yeah.
ladies, this is a liberal woman who's basically doing a TikTok despite Vinny being upset and triggered by that.
Triggered, dude.
Okay.
Liberal my ass.
Who's basically saying it's so hard to find a man with my same belief system, my same political ideology, that I'm willing to walk across party lines to the conservative aisle, the Republican aisle, to find me a man. Now, I still want to have my cake and eat it too. I don't want to compromise my morals and values, what have you, but I do want a man's man. And I do want a man's man to pay the bill, open the door, traditional gender roles, right? I want him to pay on the first date, obviously. But I kind of want to also have my, female privileges that come with being a modern woman as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, more ladies here, what's your experience dating more liberal men versus more conservative men? And maybe we'll even define what liberal and conservative is. You're living in Atlanta, right?
Yes.
Now, you would consider yourself more conservative?
Yeah, definitely more conservative.
What's been your experience dating liberal type guys, conservative type guys? Full disclosure, I'm smack dab in the middle, libertarian, I'm not far right, not far left, synergist, want us to all get along. I have strict fiscal, conservative values. I'm socially liberal for the most part, leave people alone, just don't fuck with the kids. All you trannies out there, stop doing your drag shows in front of the kids. I said it, it's all good. But for the most part, do what you want to do. You want to have sex, you want to have sex, you want to do drugs, you want to do drugs. All good, don't really give a shit. I wish that people had a little more conservative financial values. That's me, full disclosure, boom. Going on to you right now.
But
What's your experience dating liberal men, conservative men?
I guess, so I've been dating a lot recently.
Wow, that was a double
But,
lot.
Yeah, that was you went deep.
Shit.
Yeah.
A lot.
A lot. But the thing
It was
is,
like a lot.
The thing is, it's yeah, I just realized I'm like, maybe
Holy
I should
shit.
slow
God.
down.
Yeah.
So, but like,
She's having an epiphany phase on the show right now, like,
Oh
I
my
really got to
God.
reassess my life. Right now. I'm
Holy
getting way too much.
But anyways, and so it's like, I guess when I meet these people, it's not like oh, are you a conservative or a liberal, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But you can always tell by like the first interaction. I mean, the woman has a point.
Yeah.
Because the men that are like, they're such little pussies. And they're
Who is?
the liberals.
In
They
what
really-
sense?
They
Can you,
really
like,
are.
Like explain that a little bit more. I'm curious because I'm not liberal. I want to
It's-
know what would you define as them being pussies?
It's I'm very curious what y'all have to say about this too. So,
Don't deflect. You're doing
Yeah,
a lot.
I want to hear this.
A lot of dating. So
Yeah.
because
these
but
liberal pussies that you're talking about, your
most of
words,
them-
describe that.
like I can tell just through like the messages. Like they don't want to plan the date. They're like, "Oh, where do you want to go? Like, do we?" No, like you tell me where we're going. You tell me what the fuck I'm doing. Like,
Yeah.
I love
make
that.
the plan. Yeah, like the
man should lead.
The man should lead. They're very, oh well, they're just they're feminine. They really are. The man should lead. Like she's right. Paying on the first date. The opening the door. I'm not gonna give a shit about that. I can open my own door. But
chivalry does have
chivalry, but it is nice. It is nice. It's a nice touch. But like just being like a leader, and it's interesting. The careers are different.
What are the careers?
The men that I meet that are like very entrepreneurial,
Yeah.
that are very like they're driven, they're successful, they're more conservative than the liberals are more like in the fine arts, which I'm not.
Gender study professor.
I'm not. It is. It's like
Yeah.
graphic design. I don't know. Which is there's nothing wrong with those. Jesus Christ. There's nothing wrong with that stuff by any means.
I'm gonna ask you a question right now because I know how much you love Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
Don't throw up in your mouth right now. I'm a friend. That's my guy.
I know it is.
You're not exactly on Team Tate, but let's go super masculine, conservative, traditional guy, and let's go super liberal, beta, cuck type guy. You have these two people to choose from: Andrew Tate or Dylan Mulvaney.
Andrew Tate.
Okay.
Yeah, of
I'll
course.
just
And
close,
you
I'll
hate
just, like,
Andrew Tate.
But I would just close my ears to ignore it.
Okay.
In one ear, out the other.
What you're saying is, despite the vocal tone that you're not exactly a fan of, you would 100% take an alpha masculine man versus a beta semi-woman out there.
I don't want
Not
to
even
feel
a
like
question.
I don't want to feel like I'm in charge of everything. I mean, I like being in charge of everything, but like deep down, you want to be the submissive one, kind of.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I love it.
How about you,
So-
Valentina?
What I've noticed is that there's a difference between liberals and conservatives in regards to them being decisive and the other part being completely undecisive in everything in regards to their life, to their objectives, to their values, and they let society fill those gaps. They cannot fill those gaps by themselves. They cannot figure that out because they expect somebody else to fulfill them. And in regards to conservative men, badass guys. Absolutely.
I like that.
That was what?
Badass guys.
Badass guys.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
shit. All right, watch out. How about you,
I
Miss
believe
Karma?
a lot in energy, so I wouldn't really want to be around someone who's feminine or more feminine than me, because then what am I really? I might as well date a woman if it comes down to that. But
Who's gonna pay for the bill?
I mean, most of the time it was like a half and half thing. It wasn't a lot of people that were, oh, I got you, I'll take care of you the way that you should be taken care of. So I agree with the woman. There isn't a lot of men out here who can do those things. And most of the time, I mean, nowadays, it's very hard to be that man, I think, as far as financially. But if you can go ahead and make your woman still feel like you're taking care of her even through the financial hardships, that's still a plus.
Miss Tessa? You got this liberal, beautiful woman out there. She just wants to find a liberal dude to take care of her, and she just can't find him. She has to cross the aisle. Now she's dating conservative men. She's getting red-pilled out there. How about you? What's your experience dating liberal men versus conservative men? What's your experience?
I mean, to be honest, I'm the opposite of you. I am not out there dating. I was in.
I am not hoeing it up. It was the most respectful call out I've ever seen.
That's the most respectful way to put it.
Listen, with all due respect, I don't do your dirty ass shit, girl.
So
Okay.
I don't want to say I have too much experience because I was in 2 long-term relationships. And I mean, me as a person, I'm kind of like you. Like, I'm borderline. I'm not crazy one way. I'm not crazy the other way. I feel like the guys that I have dated have been pretty much in line in the middle as well. I mean, I'm Canadian, so in Canada, we're pretty much neutral with a lot of things. And the guys I've
Not
dated.
these days with that Justin Trudeau. He's
That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here.
Yeah, good girl.
No, but the guys I dated, I feel like are pretty neutral as well. But I'm more of the lines of I need like that masculine, like the alpha male, the tall, the, you know, has presence, has masculine presence. And
Do you feel like there's been this sort of like war on masculinity where they don't want men to actually be men anymore? They want you to sort of be more feminized and be more in touch with your feelings, and don't embrace being a man. Be just like the women. And women, be like the man. Make your money, you know, don't have a family, don't have kids, don't strive to be a wife, don't strive to be a mother. Be a boss, babe, be a CEO. Do you feel like that energy is being thrust your way?
Absolutely, and it's because we have shifted away from our normal values, our standards, what it used to be, the family circle,
Nucleus,
the value that brings to society. Men, I see it as what we're currently experiencing is the feminization, apologies for this, pacification of the men at the moment, and we're bringing them down, even though we should be uplifting them up and telling them, hey, you guys are the builders of our society, the builders of our family, and without you guys, we cannot continue to have a society filled with correct values, principles, and beliefs.
How about this, ladies? Look in the camera, each have a camera. You have 30 seconds to say something to the men out there. Just your opinion. Men, like, all right, guys, step the fuck up. Make your money, get your girl, you know, that whole thing. Go look in the camera. Give your presidential speech to help men out there. Would you like to go first, Valentina?
Absolutely. Which camera?
Valentina's, I think it's that one. So
Yep.
that one right there, number 3.
All right.
Start it off with this. Gentlemen. Everyone started with that. Gentlemen. And then you go from there.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. I'm Valentina. I'm here to give you the best advice that maybe somebody else hasn't called you up on. Work on yourself, dress well, follow God, treat women well. Don't let women mistreat you. Don't let women take advantage of you. And keep moving forward in life. It has its ups and downs, but they don't last forever. A little bit of suffering doesn't hurt. And the woman, the family that you're looking for is out there. It might not be in a year, it might not be in 2 years, but only ask God, live your life to the fullest of your potential, keep exceeding your expectations, and you cannot care what other people think, and you have to keep moving forward. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Wow, dude, that's like,
all right, she covered all of it.
this guy's knocking on the door right now.
What's the age difference between you and your brother?
Yay! Thank you.
What's the age difference between you and your brother?
So I have 2 older brothers. I'm 24. I was born in 99. My brother is 25. He was born in 97. He's going to be 26 this November. And I have an older brother that is 27, and he was born in 96.
So you have 3 older brothers?
2 older brothers.
2 older brothers.
Yeah, 25 and 27.
And then one of them was over here.
Yep, Michael.
So what kind of influence has your brothers had on you? Like a girl doesn't just say that answer unless she has
No,
very
brother,
good
father,
relationship
fan,
with brother, father.
somebody.
Yeah.
Put
What's
that
your
in there.
relationship with your brothers, with your family? What's that like?
So if you like that clip, click right here to watch another, or if you want to watch the entire SOSCAST, click right here.